Hey guys, Geoff here with a bit of an upper body workout. I'm trying to do this each day, at least once or twice, sometimes maybe up to 3 or 4, really trying to grease the groove and work on these gymnastic progressions. Right now I'm just moving around a little bit, trying to get a bit of a warm-up going. Here we are with my first one, which is the Pseudo Planche Lean. Pseudo is basically a fancy word for fake, because I've got my feet on the ground, I'm not strong enough yet to do the full version. I'm basically just leaning forward, putting a bit of pressure on my chest and shoulders and trying to get my wrists used to everything. And as a bit of an extra thing, I just throw my feet up every now and then, a bit of extra pressure on the arms and strengthens the lower back a little bit, I think. And then to top that off, I'll just throw in a few push-ups. I try to come down in a forward arc as opposed to just going straight up and down. It keeps the pressure really on the front of your chest and shoulders a lot more. Another alteration I do to the lean is to flip my hands around so they're pointing the other way. It helps with my wrist because sometimes I get sore wrists if I do too much of this stuff, so turning them around takes the pressure off straight away. And because you don't have that braking force with your hands out in front, you actually get more pressure on your shoulders and chest earlier on in the lean, so that way it actually helps get a good workout a lot quicker. And then just another option here is just throw out the arms a little bit wider. Just work in different angles, different positions, just trying whatever I can think of to help him get some improvement going. The good old-fashioned frog stand. Anyone who's tried this stuff will probably know about the frog stand, and it's kind of the first progression in working up to the planche. I've called this the advanced because I've already done the standard frog stand where you just balance on your elbows for a minute or so. So now, after a few seconds into the hold, I try and actively lift my lower back and take the pressure off my elbows. I can't hold it as long, but I feel it's the next stage before going into the tuck planche. With all these static hold type exercises like the leans and the frog stand, I don't really have a set pattern of how I do it or how long I hold it. I never really push myself to failure or to the point where I'm really starting to struggle. I just do a little bit each day, try and do it in the morning, try and do it at night. And if I get bored, I might go out and do it at lunch. But I'm basically just plugging away trying to do bit by bit. I might hold for 10 seconds, I might hold for 30, I might hold for a minute. It varies from day to day. And here's another progression, the L or the V sit. Problem with the L sit that I get after a few seconds, I tend to get a cramp in my right thigh. Could be a flexibility issue with my hamstrings. Hopefully I can just work through that and sort itself out. So after that, I'll usually jump into the bent knee version. Doesn't hurt my thighs as much, and I'll focus on really trying to lift my hips up and hold it for a few seconds, and then maybe just bounce out a few reps, try and get some height. And then I'm just doing some diamond push-ups to finish, just pumping out a few reps, trying to keep my hands back under my hips, and that's about all I do for this workout. Nothing too fancy, just plugging away, try and do it once or twice a day, sometimes 3 or 4, see how I go.